Video of the day. Second taco has been released on Prize Picks, and we got a familiar one in NHL. We got Jordan Binnington once again. Goalie saves discounted 27.5 down to 23.5. He cashed last time he was a taco. Last four NHL tacos have been cashing, so it's been a perfect month for NHL. Hopefully we continue the trend, and we'll be taking the over. And I'm going to be pairing it with an NBA prop. If you missed my first video, I did pair it with John Collins' fantasy score. I believe it's still at 24. It did get bumped to 24.5, but it got bumped down to 24 again. I think the popular pick for John Collins is his points and PRA. I took his fantasy score because if he goes over his PRA, that's an easy cash for his fantasy. So I'm going to be pairing it for the second taco. I'm going to be pairing it with Aaron Nesmith. And Tyrese Halliburton is back in the lineup, but he's on a minutes restriction. So I'm going to be taking Aaron Nesmith on fantasy score at 22. His first half fantasy was good as well, but it did get slightly bumped to 11.5. It was at 11. His full game fantasy hasn't been bumped, so it's a big reason why I'm taking his full game fantasy instead. He can get this on points alone if he goes off. I think the most popular pick right now is his points and PRA. If he goes over his PRA, this should easily cash as his fantasy score. But as you can see, his past couple of games, he's been red hot. Some of these games, Tyrese Halliburton wasn't in the lineup. He is back in the lineup today. He is going to regress from this 41.4, but like I said, Tyrese Halliburton is going to be on a minutes restriction. And I still think he's going to get over 22 pretty fairly easily. So I'm going to be taking his full game fantasy over. And that is my second pair for the second taco. But I'm going to add a goblin to this. And I'm going to go with DeJounte Murray assist. But I'm going to be taking his goblin option at 3.5. He's been averaging 6, 7 in the past 10 games. Going against the Lakers, usually DeJounte Murray has a big game against Lakers. So I'm going to be taking his goblin at 3.5. And I'm going to make it into a power play, which a two-man usually pays out a full 25. Pays 75, but for this it pays out 87.50 with the goblin play. This is basically like another taco with DeJounte Murray's assist or any other goblin you take. I personally like DeJounte Murray's assist, so I'll be taking the over on that. That is my three-man power play. You guys can flex it, but the payout is significantly less. It's down to 43.75. At that point, I'd rather just do a two-man. But I'm going to do a power play with a goblin. And I'm going to be taking Taco 2 over, Aaron Nesmith over fantasy score, DeJounte Murray over assist goblin option. So good luck. I will have a third video out when the third taco gets released. Good luck, and I'll see you guys in the next one.